everyone for coming along today. Kelly and I just thought it was a really good opportunity to share with you a new cool feature that you guys have created, which I love. So I'll hand over to you, Cal. I'll sort of sit in the background as well, but if anyone needs to ask questions, just use the Q&A area or the chat area as well. You're more than welcome to chat to us throughout the presentation. And then at the end, we will open it up to Q&A. So if you have any other questions of Cal for, any other features or anything like that, I'm sure you're happy to run through them, aren't you? We'll just put you on the spot.
Of course, yeah. I had a look at who registered, so it looked like there were a few of our clients already. So I just wondered whether you wanted me to run through the remote inspections or not, or maybe just sort of touch on the agent video.
Yeah, maybe do a quick overview of a remote inspection, just in case someone, anyone's not using it, but I wouldn't go into huge detail about it maybe.
Yeah,
and then we'll run through the video as well. Yeah. Cool.
Sounds good. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll do a quick run through of the remote inspection. So I'll sort of just talk through the process there. And if you've got any questions after, just feel free to yell out. And we do have a really cool new feature. I was just having a look at some of the videos that have been created already. They're so good. I'm so proud. So what it is it's an agent video. It allows you to stay connected with your landlords. Quite often a BDM might bring on the new client, the property manager doesn't get to meet them, or it's just a great way to stay connected, especially with everything that's going on in COVID and we can't go out and meet people or go through and do inspections. So it's a really good way just to add that personalised point of difference to your routine reports. So we'll have a look at that as well. So what I've just shared with you on the screen my iPad. So you'll see a whole lot of inspections that I have booked in for today. The remote inspection here. So if I tap confirmed, I've got the option there to inspect it myself or send it out as a remote inspection. So what that means is we're setting up strict guidelines and requirements for the tenant to follow to go through and complete an inspection on our behalf. So this works really well in Victoria at the moment, where we can't go out and conduct those remote routine inspections. And the feedback has been really, really positive on this. So I think initially everyone was sort of like, oh, why would we get our tenant to do it? It's a little bit daunting. But we have seen over 66,000 remote inspections now sent out in a short amount of time, so only 12 weeks, with a really high return rate, 87%. And tenants are typically returning between 40 and 50 photos. So it's pretty amazing. It's definitely a lot more photos than a property manager would take. They're spending a lot more time doing it because they do have that time, obviously. We're all at home and we can do it in our own time as well. How have your office found it, Hayley?
Yeah, it's been really, really good. I own a property that we manage, so it's in Geelong West, and I love my tenant. She's brilliant. And she did the most in-depth, detailed, thorough inspection. I'm like, guys, you're going to have to step it up. Like, this is amazing. But yeah, really, really good feedback. Our clients really like it. We've sort of given, because regional's still in stage 3 lockdown, not stage 4. So stage 4, obviously they can't do anything at the moment, but stage 3 we technically can. And we're kind of just saying to our owners, we can either do a remote inspection now, or we can wait for the next 6 weeks and then we can do one in person. What do you prefer? And the majority of landlords are actually opting for the remote. So I think everyone's just embraced it, and we just put it out to our clients and say, this is our way of keeping our team safe and keeping our clients safe as well, and they're all for it. But we did play a lot with the templates, and we've got them really set to how we want. So if anyone's considering doing it, make sure you spend the time setting up your templates how you want them for your office, and then you'll find that the quality is where you need it. Yeah. Really good though, Cal. I love it.
Yeah, actually a good question for you.
Yeah.
I'm not putting you on the spot. I'm sure I'm not. So if we send out a remote inspection
Yep.
and what we receive back is not great, you know, we feel like we need to go and inspect the property ourselves.
Yep.
Would the remote inspection be considered, you know, one of those times that we can go into the property over the year, or do you think we can book an appointment
Yeah.
to go into the property?
It's really interesting because there's no direction on it at
Yeah,
all. Um,
because it's so new.
yeah, it
Mm.
is, and it hasn't been tested. So, you know, VCAT hasn't tested it. Um, CAV have got bigger things to worry about at the moment, I think, too.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I'm not sure. I would say that physically, yes, we can actually ask for another inspection because we haven't physically been
been to
through.
the property.
The other
Yeah,
thing is, if your tenant returns a routine and the property's in really bad condition, you can breach and then go through on a breach notice.
yep.
Obviously, not during lockdown,
Mm-hmm.
but you've got that option as well where you can breach and still get through. So, but yeah, interesting question. So I think personally, I think yes, you can because you haven't
Yeah,
physically been there, but who knows?
yeah. I would have thought so as well. So
Yeah.
hopefully we're on the right track.
Yeah.
Um, this is a new page here that you might, if you've already used the remote inspections, you might not have seen before. So this is actually the property template. So when we first released it, we just had the requirements in there. Now you can actually see the template and you can tailor the template to suit the property. So you can add and remove items here. Your next page is the requirements where it's matching up your requirements. So we're asking for 2 photos per area. We're asking for a comment, and you can just tailor your requirements to what you want to receive back from the tenant. Cool. I've already sent one to myself, so we'll jump through and have a look at that. So we would send it out immediately. We've got a deadline there of 7 days. Reminders will go out to the tenant to return it within the 7-day time frame as well. So it's really important not to just sort of send it and hope that they return it, to have those reminders going out to remind them to get back to us as well. That will help with your return rate. Yikes.
I did this last time, remember?
Oh no, I did send it to myself. We'll do a sync. I'll just show you what the tenant would receive. So in short, the tenant would receive an email. They can click a link, they go through, follow the steps. They can't get it wrong. There's prompts throughout. You know, they must take 5 photos of the living area if that's what you've asked, as well as adding those comments in.
Some of the reports that have come back to Cal have been really funny. A couple of people have shared things in the APMC, and it's tenants were taking photos of like themselves doing funny things and
Yeah.
all these really funny stuff. I was really quite impressed. So some of the tenants have a really good sense of humour when they're sticking them through.
I think one was the general condition or overall of outside, and someone had
Yep.
sent through a photo of the sky, which was quite funny.
Oh, did they?
Oh,
Oh, I love
I
it.
sent that to myself.
We did have a question too. For the
Oh, cool.
remote inspection scheduled, is there going to be an option to change a tenant email if requested without cancelling the report and rescheduling?
Sorry, what was the question again?
With the remote inspections, is there going to be an option to change a tenant email if requested without cancelling the report and then rescheduling the report?
Yeah, so you can extend the deadline.
Yep.
You can also now bulk send your inspections. So
Okay.
if they have all expired, so say you've got a whole lot that have expired in there, then you can just check the ones that you want to resend and send them out in bulk.
Yep.
But you
And
can
you can
just
change
extend
that
it.
email address where they send to in that section.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
you'll be able
Excellent.
to change that as well.
Yeah.
Just like the paperless condition reports.
Yeah. And that's the thing too with tenants that have moved in and they've moved in with the your paperless condition reports. This is not new to them. They've done it before as well, so it's
Yeah.
not something that's going to be scary. I think for tenants who you've had on your books for a long time that are older school tenants, they might not be able to grasp it quite as well. But a lot of, depending on your demographic, obviously, I think most people will get a hold of it pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. They've already used the software. So I can't work out why that's not coming through, but yeah. So the idea is that the tenant would receive it. Has it just come through now? No. So the tenant would receive it. They would go through, follow the guidelines. They would sign it to say that they have sent out or they've provided the accurate information for you.
Yep.
And then you can, once it's returned, scroll through the photos, make your assessment, and then send it off to the landlord.
Yep. And you can also amend the photos. So if they have sent something that's a bit dodge, you can remove it and change comments and everything as well. So it's really flexible, which I love.
Change comments. You can also leave the tenant's comments in there and then write your own below if you want to as well, or just remove them.
Yep.
Cool. So let's have a look at our newest feature. So it's attached to the routine inspection here. So this is what the routine template looks like, as though we were going out to conduct the inspection ourselves. We've got compulsory reporting here. I'll just complete this because it won't let us finalize the report until we have added into our compulsory reporting. Clean and appears to be working. And we must add our photo there as well. Over on summary, so you'll see under summary now there is an agent video. So this is where we can do a short 30-second selfie video, just introducing ourselves to the owners, letting them know that we've been through the property. We did notice a couple of maintenance items. We've dropped them into the routine report, so take a look and we'll be in touch soon. Some of the videos that we've already seen have been fantastic. So it's a really great way to communicate with your landlords without sort of chasing them via phone. They can see your beautiful face, and it's a really sort of great point of difference, I think. So let's do one. You'll see my big face come up here on the screen. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Landlord. My name's Kelly. I'm your property manager of 4/Wellington Street. I've just been through the property. I noticed that the tenant is maintaining the property really well. I'm impressed with everything. They're keeping it nice and tidy. There were a couple of items which I have noted in the routine report. So take a look. It's all within the report below, and we will be in touch. So have a great day. Thanks. So a short video, I think that was about 20 seconds long. We originally had 15 seconds. I said, Jeff, I just can't get out what I need to in 15 seconds. So we've increased that one there. Some good news. One of our clients actually asked whether or not we could add a filter to the video. So Jeff, the amazing Jeff, is going to do that for us. So by the end of the year, we should be able to choose from a lovely filter there, which is awesome.
Love it.
So now if I finalize the report, I can email the link to email the report plus that video straight to the property owner. One thing I did forget to mention, we now have video. So you can actually take a short 15-second video of each room as well. So that will show on your report. All right, so you've got the email that's going out. You've got your your routine inspection report, and then your agent video. So this is the one that we just created. We'll send, and then we can watch that. if we've got any clients on the line, I think most of you are clients. Just let me know if you want this activated on your account. I think we've got 5 early user spaces left, but we will be rolling this out to all our clients from September.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so the landlords just receive the report and the email, and then they can view your video here. You can't hear it, but that's me talking for 20 seconds.
It's okay, we know what you said.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you had multiple videos, so if you did one of each room, would they all show up there, or how do they access the multiple videos?
So they will show up within the report.
Okay.
Let's have a look. So this one here, reopen.
Yeah, Lauren just said, can you add this feature for Harcourt's Ballarat?
Yes.
And did you add it for us? I think you did, didn't you? Yeah. Yep. I'll let Tiff know.
Hi, Lauren. So if you want to do a video of the area, so you can do 3 per report.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't do one of every room or every feature.
Yep.
Yeah, they're quite a large sort of file size there. But here you've got video option now. And you can do a 15-second, I've probably got that in front of the camera, do I? Video of the space. So it doesn't seem long, but it's actually enough time to sort of go right around the room. And we'll finalize this and I'll show you where you can view it.
Cheryl also said to add in Mason White McDougall in Hurstbridge. You're going to get all your spots full.
Yeah. Thanks, Cheryl. So if we view the report now, so the agent video will only show on the email that gets sent. The videos of the rooms that you take will show within the actual report here. So if you've got a phone, if anyone's got their phone on them, scan the QR code now and your mind will be blown. Because you'll be able to view that video. So this is really cool for sending things to tradespeople. Screenshot, text it to them, they can scan the QR code and they can view it straight from their phone. Or you just play the video from here.
That is so cool.
Did you do it? Yep.
Yeah.
Told you, mind blowing.
That's awesome. See, I love this because you gave me a brief rundown on the phone, but you didn't actually tell me all about it. So I'm learning about it with everyone else at the moment. That's really cool.
Yeah, there's always so many cool new features.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the video in short. Obviously, there's a lot of other things that Inspection Express does, but the purpose of this webinar was just to go through the agent video.
Yeah.
Has anyone got any further questions?
Yeah, let us know if you've got any questions. I think Cheryl still said that she can extend the deadline of a report, but she wasn't able to change email addresses. So without cancelling the report and rescheduling.
That's Mason White McDougall.
Yeah, so maybe
yep, okay.
you could reach out to her and just run her through it. That would be awesome.
Yep.
Tessa said she missed the first part. Can she get the recording? Absolutely. We've set up a YouTube channel. So if Kel's okay with it, I'll pop it in there and I'll send everyone a link. And that way you can watch it back. And I might share the link in the APMC for anyone that missed it. And then they can watch it back if they want to. So Lauren actually said, is the video in entry reports or is it just routines?
Yes, it is. So yeah, the video of each room is going to work well for the entry. The agent video, probably not so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've got the video for the entries and the exits as well. Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll be able to view the previous videos that you've taken also.
Okay. And Cheryl said, is there an option to have a PM CC'd in the routine report when sent to the landlord?
Yeah. Yep.
That's Cheryl, so run her through that as well.
Yeah. We'll be in touch, Cheryl. But yeah, I've got mine set up to always get CC'd whenever it's going to the landlord. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a full tracking system on all of our emails now as well. We can see when the landlord's received the email, if they click the link, it's all tracked in there. So if there are maintenance issues or a rent increase or renewal that you've added to your report, you can actually check whether or not the landlord's received it and opened it and read it before you jump on the phone and give them a call.
Yeah, awesome. And Sarah just wanted to know, with the condition reports, is it still only 3 videos per report?
Yes, it's 3 or 4. Let me confirm that for you. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So it's better for reporting maintenance. You'll find that you get a lot in the 15 seconds. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that is only that at the moment.
Yeah. Excellent. Does anyone else have any other questions? You've got Kelly and I available. I don't know if I'll have any answers, but happy to answer anything else. Otherwise, we'll jump off. Cal will organise to get Lauren and Cheryl set up. I'll send an email out with the recording once I work out how to get it to YouTube. Learning. And yeah, obviously, if you do have any questions at all, Kelly's got, an open line where I always go, hey, Cal, what about this? So I'm sure that she'd be happy to receive any emails or phone calls if you've got any questions as well.
Yeah, of course.
My
direct email is kelly@ipropertyexpress.com. KELLY.
Excellent. So hopefully that gives you a brief rundown. I'd just like to say that, owners really do like to know who their property managers are. And I think nowadays we're just so in texts and emails, and we don't really have a lot of that communication even over the phone. So these sort of videos are amazing to do. We've started doing some Facebook Lives through GPM, and the first couple of times we did them, owners were emailing the next day just saying, oh, it was just so awesome to see who the team was and to see your face. Now we can kind of put a face to the name. And so I think you've really got to look at these sort of routines. It is a massive point of difference, because as we all know, people have all this software and they don't use them to the full capacity. So I love what you guys have done here. I think it's amazing. And we're definitely going to start doing it. So I'll have to get all my team excited about doing videos.
You but I do your makeup every day. That's the only trouble.
I may or may not be wearing tracky dacks today, but that's okay.
I know, I'm business up here and track pants down there.
Wearing my boots the other day. I have at least put runners on today. But yeah, I think we really, particularly in these times, it's really important to have that communication with your client. And I did a session with, I think it was Peter Brewer a while ago, and he was showing some videos of property managers, and it was just done on their phone. It wasn't part of a routine report, but one of the property managers did a quick video outside and just said, hey, just to let you know, I've just done the routine of your property. Everything looks great. I'm going to send you a report shortly. Yeah. And the owner actually rang the property manager and said, do you know what? My last property manager, I don't think they even ever went to the property, because there was never videos, there were never photos. And that's just evidence to me that you have actually attended as well. Yeah. And I thought, isn't that amazing? You can't go through that sort of stuff.
Peter can actually take credit for this feature, because it was at one of your conferences that I saw him display this.
Oh, really?
I was like, that would be amazing if we could integrate that into the inspection app. So
yeah, so then you go back to Jeff and Jeff goes, stop going to Hayley's conferences. You give me too much work to do.
I know. Now everybody wants filters and all that kind of stuff.
I
Oh,
love
poor
it.
Jeff.
Awesome. Well, if we'll get off the line now. Thanks everyone for coming along. It was just a really quick overview. I know that Inspection Express does have training and videos and everything online. So if you did want to get further training on it, just reach out to Cal and the team. And other than that, I'll see everyone online again soon.
Cool. Thanks for attending, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.